Hello, everybody out in interwebs land. This is Complacent Badger.
With Sierra Kilo.
And we are watching some more Blood Bowl, Week 4, Tasty Action versus Malal's Mashers.
Get them humans playing in here. Yeah, buddy.
This is a pretty quintessential Blood Bowl game. Most people would probably argue that since, in the base game it was orcs and humans, but close to my heart is humans versus chaos, just because that's how it's always in my head.
I like it. I like it like that. And they're even teams, 10-30 team value on both sides.
That's good. That's strong.
So, not getting incentives, not getting anything. So this is going to be one of the very few kind of pure Blood Bowl.
A quote-unquote clean game.
Yeah, no wizards, no babes, no chefs, none of that shenanigans.
But you will see some horns and ogres, so we'll see how clean everybody keeps it.
Yeah, buddy.
So, number of players looks even as well. Both teams still at 11 players. I don't see anybody on the sidelines for either team. A high kick. The thrower not actually catching it, though, but it landing right there is not a bad place for it.
Yeah, that's a little risky. Not a lot of deep action going, but we'll see what we got going on. So
early Chaos Warrior KO. That's gonna tip the scales a little bit towards the humans.
I'll buy a lot, especially because those guys are where the strength of the Chaos team is. Because those guys are what, strength 4?
Yeah, strength 4, agility 3. They are monsters.
Yeah, so that's gonna make a big difference.
Yep.
Does he have one? Is that a level 2 guy down there in the bottom bottom left?
Opted to give him a Mighty Blow before block, which I may have mentioned this in a previous video or just thought about it while I was looking at that player. Mighty Blow is super useful, but only when you're knocking people down a lot.
100% true.
The order that I like to do is block, claw, Mighty Blow, because I'm often going to be going against people that are armor value 8 or higher, so having the ability to reduce them down to the quote-unquote armor value 7 makes it a little easier. And it makes it more useful against things that are armor value 9 and 10, like Bloodthirsters with armor value 10.
Oh yeah, our Bloodthirsters with armor value 10. What do you do with those?
You claw them.
Yeah, Brett.
Oh, we have knowledge of future events.
That's true. It's wizardry.
It is wizardry. So the humans doing some freaky deaky business over here, doing a handoff over to one of the catchers and doing a partial cage, allowing the sideline to be the other portion of the cage. A little dangerous, but as long as that cage doesn't break, he's in good straits.
I'm with you on that. Was that the annexation Puerto Rico play?
Exactly. Flea flicker on 3.
All right.
Putting these players over here, getting a good presence. Ooh, both down. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, using
when you get that double defense down there was pretty good.
Yep. And just kind of rolling out and setting up a strong cage. Looks like this is an inevitable touchdown.
And that's a quick touchdown.
Yep. It was a combination of good playing, a good risk management, aware of what his roles were, and deciding, you know what, I think an extra 7 to 8 spaces is worth this 3+ handoff. And then one bad roll for the Chaos team ended up with a couple extra spaces and a strong cage for the humans.
And that's what we say, you got to take advantage of your opponent's misfortune, and if you can arrange for that misfortune to occur, all the better.
So, the Malal's Mashers putting up a decent struggle over here. The assist over here, this blocker is going to be able to get this beastman out of the way very quickly, and then this lineman can get that beastman out of the way, but there's no point when you can just run it up the middle, right?
That's what I'm talking about. risk management. There's no need to throw another block because a block is a chance to fail.
Mm-hmm. Getting that.
And if you don't have any going for it or anything like that, get that.
Tim, the questionable, did not come back from that KO. Very unfortunate for Malal's Mashers.
Yeah, it's because you named him Tim. Some call me Tim.
Exactly. This guy gets it. So 3 Chaos Warriors lined up against over here, against the Ogre and 2 linemen without any boosts. So the line is stronger for the Chaos team right now. So we'll see if they can break through. Eating up that ground right there. Interesting that he did not move to engage, but with his lack of block and him having a lot of blitzers, I do see a reason not to.
Right. I feel that.
He is leaving himself open to a pretty strong blitz and opening up lanes to just get completely eaten up while he's in the backfield. Ooh, yep, nope, you don't want to go there. That's what that flash of lightning was. It was like, oh, no.
Yeah, buddy.
So already starting to come down, filter in the back. Didn't bring any linebackers over here to protect the ball carrier. So this will be a haphazard cage at best.
He does have the movement allowance advantage with that character, if I'm not mistaken.
Beastmen are 6, which movement allowance 7 for the blitzers and 6 for the linemen. It's actually no. Humans are fast. Humans have the movement advantage over the Chaos team.
I thought the Beastmen. I must be thinking of a different team.
Werewolves have high mobility. Their movement allowance 7.
Yeah.
And I believe so are ghouls, so you might be thinking of the Necros.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, humans are fast. Don't count them out.
So look at that, good cage built.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I had to do a couple dodge rolls.
The advantage of horns.
A little risky with setting up that cage, but it worked out. 3 pluses are not the end of the world. Failing this dodge though over here. Hitting over here, putting. Ugh, Ogre, what are you doing?
He's not sure.
Yeah.
He'll get back to you.
Even strength right here, so it doesn't look like he's going to throw that. But it is tasty action. He does love his 1 dice, but he's opting not to. Good move.
Buddy.
Not a lot to gain against this guy, especially with that mighty blow. If you put yourself down, that could give him free star player points and you 1 less player.
And that's not a good thing to do, especially when it's your turn.
Yeah, I saw that real fast. I was like, that's a wide open gap there, Tasty. Got a little too choked up over here trying to hit people and didn't cover on your left. It is an open cage, though, so he's leaving his tender little ghibli bits open to some linemen and even an ogre if that ogre decides to enter the game.
Yeah, he'll be there in a little bit. He's all right. He's just gathering his thoughts.
Blue Cheese Thunder. Option to put Blue Cheese Thunder as the assist. And getting a quick push off the pitch before he opens it up for this lineman to come hit.
It. Well, it's one of those things where you look at it and go, he's not 100% sure that guy's gonna want to be part of that play.
Yep.
So let's not waste a blitz if we don't, if we're not sure of it. And that was a better option, I think.
I agree. Not a lot of strong coverage over here. It's decent, but a sly move could open this side up. The right side looking pretty strong, though. This looks like to be the weak point. Honestly, doing a 4+ dodge roll blitz simultaneously into this, the ball carrier doing the blitz and moving through him might be the best play right now.
I'm a huge fan of that.
He doesn't have a reroll, so that's the scary part because it is a coin flip. So he's
Yeah,
often,
that's the limiting factor.
yeah, he's often to try to open it up, but if he doesn't, yep, it doesn't look like it's going to get much easier. He can move to a 3+ over here, and then if he wants to get wily, he could even do a pass, and that might be what he's thinking about. Goes
Yeah,
for
I don't see why not.
goes for the back and might be doing a short pass, or sorry, a quick pass. Goes for the longer one. Wow.
Well,
That
can't argue with
works.
results.
Yep. Not the easiest pass that he could have done, but it was the one that was going to result in less rolls and an immediate touchdown, which is, I think, something that he was looking for, because
Yeah.
those turns were getting low, or rather, I should say high, I guess.
Right. Well, we got what you're saying. No, but the idea is if you don't have any rerolls, it might be better to roll twice for a better odds. But hey, when you if you're gonna roll a 6, you're gonna roll a 6.
Yep. It's a 6 no matter what roll what you needed, if it was a 2+ or a 6.
Yeah. So, but you know me, I'm a little bit of a fan of the ball carrier blitz,
Mm-hmm.
especially because my runner has Dauntless,
Yes.
and I don't know if we haven't reviewed it yet, but there was a little bit of recklessness in my game this week, and we'll get to that, I'm sure, shortly. And but I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun this week. And all of these games have been stellar as well. So we're seeing a lot of advancement in all the players.
Yeah, this league is going to be really tough when we get to mid-season. Everybody's going to be a tough competitor. I think the big thing that's setting people apart is just the difference in the level of the teams,
I'd agree with that.
which you're going to start seeing that gap close as the season continues.
That's true. And I was looking at it, and you realize, once you have a level 3 player, getting to level 2 isn't too hard. Getting to level 3's, it takes a little time, and you kind of have to focus maybe on one player at a time to get that. But after that, the number of star player points you need to get to level 4 is pretty big. So you're really gonna see a lot of 2 and 3 level players coming up pretty shortly, and that's gonna match a lot of some of the old hat teams.
Mm-hmm.
Now then you're going to see, that money coming in from victories is going to go toward players or maybe a big guy. So you're not going to have just 11-player teams anymore, and that's really helpful as well. Coming into second half, I think that's where the more experienced teams really get the benefit, is having 12 or 13 players. They could lose 1 or 2 guys and still come out full strength second half.
Yep. All right, so Malal's Masher's kind of picking up the ball, getting set up, claiming some yards downfield.
That is one of the prettiest. Is that the bats? Is that the bat signal?
It is the bat signal.
Outstanding.
I'm not wearing hockey pads. And the little eagle there in the center.
Yeah, buddy. I can't believe that just happened.
At the very least, they're artists, if not Blood Bowl coaches.
Yeah, I don't think you can be both. I think.
Well, some would say smashing face is an art.
Well, the way I do it.
Oof. Getting 3 dice on that catcher and then not rolling anything, that's very frustrating.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Careful, Tasty, with those catchers. Throwing them just in there.
Not a whole lot of strength in those guys.
Does have dodge, though, so it's kind of like having block, but a little better if you're not getting hit. Rather,
Right.
if you are the one getting hit. Ooh, trying to finish off that cage and getting dropped.
Yeah, that'll happen sometimes, but heart's in the right place. That was the right move at the right time, and the fact that it didn't work is unfortunate, but not not detrimental.
Well, and honestly, that's just gravy. He had this guy over here to give it more, to block anybody from just waltzing in there. So,
Right.
ooh, taking that backfield, getting ready, getting that elf playbook down. I like it. We'll see. We'll see if this pays off. Get
I
out.
wanted to. I wanted to. I want to see, like, after all this time, you're like, throw a guy in the backfield in case something happens. I want to see something happen
and then,
with a guy in the backfield, and you could be like, I've been telling you for weeks.
completely ignore the fact that you've been one player down for every play in the last 6 weeks. But holy crap, Mellow Smashers, the most. Oh!
I'm so sorry that happened.
He flew to. He got too close to the sun. He got too close to the sun, bro.
Fuck.
Chaos playing like elves, getting over there, breaking necks, but unfortunately it was their own.
Just scatter launch
Fuck it,
right
man.
into his hands.
Just get the ball up. That's really all you need, right?
Right. I mean, it's a mountain. He's a mountain of a man.
Yeah, you just throw it in his general direction. It's probably going to stick on something pointy. That's a catch, right?
I don't see why not.
This is the best. Get it.
Oh.
Unnecessary dodges. Bring it.
No, after something like that happens, all sensibility is directly out the fucking window.
He just ran over and wafted a fart in that beastman's face. That's what that was. It wasn't even a dodge. He just kind of skipped to my loo. Oh, that's the painful one.
Yeah.
Oh, look at his little blood mark over there. That's real sad. That's the worst place to have a blood mark, in your opponent's end zone. It's like, I was so close.
You know what? I'm super glad that it wasn't a permanent injury. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's always it's very frustrating when it happens to you, but then you look at it and you're like, that was awesome, especially since I didn't lose anything.
Right.
Uh-oh. Cage breaking.
Strategy.
Oof. Chaos Warriors with all that strength. Oh, wow. Often for that pass as the first, or the pickup as the first thing with the sure hands, though that's a 3+ with a free reroll. He didn't set up the rest of his players, so this might end up being a touchdown for Malal's Mashers. That's what we're talking about. Don't forget your fundies.
Oh, yeah.
And there he goes.
Crush.
Oh, could have started moving guys down just in case something bad happened.
Yeah.
But now he's got nobody. It's just the thrower. I guess that guy's there too. The Expendables is there to help Master of the Upside Down Cake.
What's the worst that could happen?
I think that Chaos Warrior is about to teach him.
Got a pretty mouth.
Uh-oh. This is a children's show, right? Not with all this blood, right?
It's banana pudding. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I mean, something red. It's something red.
Yeah, whatever that is. I've never seen it. Putting him down. Chaos not really getting those pens, but when he does, only KOs. Oh, and I speak its name and it shall be summoned. Fractured Skull.
Ay.
And a free touchdown.
There it goes.
A little bit of a... So, seeing the Malal Smashers kind of doing the minor risk for huge rewards and at least getting that ball way downfield. So that was a good move.
Really, worst case scenario, that was awesome.
Yeah, and then tasty action, kind of not planning for the next turn in case something doesn't go right, allowing the Malal Smasher to capitalize and get that touchdown. And unless something scary, crazy happens, doesn't look like it's going to be a win for... Oh! both down right off the bat, getting a little frustrated and just throwing a block with the ogre right away.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yep, and had a chance to set up for a catcher to get a touchdown, but with that, it's not going to happen now.
Yeah. So what do we get? Fractured Skull is an armor value.
I want to say so. Yeah, that sounds. Oh my! When did that happen? When did that guy die?
I missed that.
Ooh, it was no bad boy, but he had no star player points, so
That's the guy to lose.
I want to say Fractured Skull is a loss. Maybe I don't know. I had to look.
Let me look it up.
Okay.
Fractured Skull is armor value.
Oh, okay.
So
it's on a line.
Just make him easier to pen next time.
Yeah, he's a lineman. He'll be alright.
Yeah.
Put him on the line. Oh! And a smash tip just to remind him of who he beat. Just for the
and that's a movement allowance.
Yeah.
I got my list up.
So Tasty.
How efficient we are at commentating.
That's good. That's good. Tasty action, just like, you know what, you may have won, but you'll remember me.
Yeah. Every morning you wake up and it's cold outside, you're gonna think of me.
That was a good game, man. Both teams doing a really good job. Tasty action, don't forget your fundamentals, even in the heat of the moment. Malal's mashers, keep on keeping on, man.
That was all right.
Abuse that agility 3, all those crazy passes. That's good stuff, man.
That was a really enjoyable game to watch, and you won, so that's outstanding. 17 out of 20 for a match rating, so that's showing the appreciation.
Yeah, and dude, agility 3 is the new agility 4. 2015. What's up?
You heard it here first, folks.
All right. On that note, good game to the both of you. Don't really have much for you. I'm sure you could figure it out from watching.
That was a really enjoyable game. Good job, guys. We'll catch you next time.
Yep. Adios.